So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A shotgun give to Fournette. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Fournette running out of the gun. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. He'll find the Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Julio Jones. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
On 2nd and very short. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth, when the ball's arriving.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Caleb Chason. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 32-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Rodgers now to throw.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Dancing, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Caleb Chesa
able to record his 5th sack of the season. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. Flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Jones has it. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught. Give him 32 on the play.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now here's Pollard. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. Yes. Tony Pollard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one. Is the fair catch a signal for? taken. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. This is Smith with a grab. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Goes right back to Smith again. And he's got room. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Andy Isabella in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Gonzalez to add the PAT. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Eric Stokes. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. Well, now how about this return? And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Bengals drive about to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's fourth down.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
That's returnable now for Smith.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. Not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. Looking deep for Julio. And this is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They'll get 34 yards there.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Second down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 3's all around. Fournette.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That's an excellent stop right there here in this tie game. They're doing their best to hold the fort and at least force a field goal attempt.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Fournette again.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Here's Fournette. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Leonard Fournette, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Bengals drive about to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
2nd and 8 coming up. To throw, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. K'Lavon Chaisson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. And it's Clinton-Dix with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Flush to his right, and he wisely will throw that one away.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. A handoff to Fournette. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Garoppolo now. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by Sean Bunning.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line.